Well, hello friends, and welcome to Microfinance Monday. I wanted to tell you a story today about a gentleman named Pastor Marc and his wife Janie. Pastor Marc and Janie, they live in a little community called Belmopan in Belize. A couple of years ago, they were called to pastor a small church in an area called the Valley of Peace. It's about a 40-minute drive outside of Belmopan, out in kind of a rural area. They were called to go pastor this church. And at the time, Marc was a school teacher, so he didn't have a place to live in the Valley of Peace. He also didn't have an automobile. So for the first year or so after he was called to go out and work at this church, he was literally riding his bicycle to church every day on this bumpy gravel road out in the middle of nowhere. About an hour and a half bike ride each way on this bicycle. I've driven this road in a car, and it is a harrowing experience in a car, so I can't even imagine what it's like on a bicycle. But he did this nearly every day for over a year until this little church could get built and until he could find a place to live in the Valley of Peace. So I've been there recently. It now is a beautiful, modest little cement block church, vibrant little church doing amazing things in the community. Really a great, inspiring place. The problem with these little churches is that the pastors make very little money. And so in addition to trying to grow their church and advance the kingdom and do good things in their community, they're constantly striving to try to scrape by and make a living. That's why when it's possible, we really like to microfund pastors or their spouses to help them. It's a win-win. Helps them create income for their family so the pastors can focus on their church and growing their church and doing good things for the kingdom. It's good for the community as well because people can see that the pastors are employed and they're making money. It's good for the church. The pastor and his wife can use a little extra money to help support the church. So we do have an opportunity. Pastor Marc's wife Janie, who's also very involved in the church as a church leader, she wants to start an internet cafe. She has some experience in that line of work. A lot of the folks in these little rural areas don't have access to good, reliable internet. So an internet cafe would be a great little addition to the community. Be a great place for people to congregate, to have some fellowship, to have some coffee, some pastries, to get online and do some work as they're able to do so. So our goal is to fund Janie with a $3,000 microfinance loan and get her up and running with this internet cafe. Again, I think it's a win-win. We love working with pastors because it helps support their churches, it helps support their families. It's great for the community to help make these churches successful. So if you're interested in helping to get involved in this kind of work, we know that you are. We appreciate your support. Check us out at carelinkfoundation.org so you can see what we're up to. Doing great things. Microfinance is a powerful force for good in the developing world. We're helping to provide hope and a future for these well-deserving, hard-working families that simply lack opportunity. They simply lack opportunity. So check us out. Hope you'll come alongside us. We love you. We appreciate you. You are vital to the work that we do. We can't do this without you. So have a great week, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.